Welcome to the Dental Team Podcast. I'm your host, Kiera Dent, and I have this crazy idea that maybe I could combine a doctor and a team member's perspective because let's face it, dentistry can be a challenging profession with those two perspectives. I've been a dental assistant, treatment coordinator, scheduler, biller, office manager, regional manager, practice owner, and I have a team of traveling consultants where we have traveled to over 165 different offices coaching teams. Yep, we don't just understand you, we are you. Our mission is to positively impact the world of dental, and I believe that this podcast is the greatest way I can help elevate teams, grow VIP experiences, reduce stress, and create A-teams. Welcome to the Dental Team Podcast. Hello, Dental Team listeners. This is Kiera. And guys, I hope today's a rad day for you. I hope you're just having fun out there. I hope your drive is going awesome. I hope going to work, you just remember you are in truly the most magical, best profession you could ever be in. All right, guys, we're going to kick this one off. This is going to be quick, direct, to the point. You don't get any Kiera fluff today. I don't call it Kiera fluff. I call it Kiera life. And the reason I share Kiera life, when I made the podcast, I was like, I'm going to be GSD business, go to work. As soon as I get on that podcast, no fluff. And then I realized people want to know who's on the other side. People want to connect because we're people. We're people first. We're business owners second. We're team members second, but we're people first. And guess what? If you guys can learn from my stories and my authentic self, and I can connect with you because I'm real raw and you get to hear my own life. Like guys, the last podcast I just recorded, freaking crying my eyes out. Get ready. I was talking about a failed IVF cycle, which I have not wanted to talk about until now. But guys, I don't want you to ever sit there and think that my life is perfect or our team's lives are perfect or we don't go through struggles or I don't have team turnover. That's BS. That's not fair for you to set yourself up on a measuring stick that's not real. Because guess what? We all compare. We all think, oh my gosh, I should be better. I should be like them. We don't get to see the hidden sides. And I try really hard on this podcast to show you every single side. So that way you can know, hey, I'm rocking it. No matter what I'm going through, I'm doing great. I know that Kiera struggles. I know that the dental team struggles. I struggle. I know the dental team freaking crushes it. I know I crush it because I want you to have, if I'm going to be a mentor and an influence in your life, I don't take that lightly. I believe that I should be somebody who is real, authentic, and genuine. So if you ever came into my life, which, hey, I hope you do, if we can be coaching clients or we can be friends or you come through Reno, Nevada, guys, I'll convince you it's the cool parts of Reno. There's some real weird ones, but I'll give you the great ones. I would love to know you in real life. And I would hope that when you meet me or talk to me, I'm the exact same person that you've been listening to on the podcast. That nothing was sugar-coated, that I didn't inflate it, I didn't make it bigger. I told you how it was, real, raw, straight. And that's why I call it the Kiera Extra. That's why it's there, because I don't want any of you to ever feel like you can't do it. I want you to have a mentor who's been there, done that, and does it with you. So today, on that note, I'm going to dive into a really fun one about internal referrals. And the reason I just shared all that is because I believe internal referrals come from authenticity. Internal referrals don't come from some fancy schmancy marketing campaign. Internal referrals come from freaking great service and deliverables and being real and authentic. No one likes fake. Guys, fake it till you make it, I think is like an outdated adage. We are in a time and a place where people are so sick of fake because you don't know. Are those reviews real? Are those likes real? Did they pay? I mean, there's bots, guys. There's stuff that hangs on that I don't even know. Like, gosh, there's like weird stuff. I mean, cryptocurrency, guys, that's not even real money anymore. That's like some blockchain in the universe. Yes, am I into crypto? A little bit. Do I know what the heck it is? Not really. Do I still feel weirded out by it? 100%. Do I feel like we're living in a day and an age where it is very hard to differentiate between real and fake? Yes. So to get internal referrals, which so many of us are looking for because we want to grow our business, I think internal referrals are my best indicator of how my company is doing. If I'm not getting referrals, it's probably one of two things. One, we're not asking, or two, our experience is not great. Because experiences that are amazing get referrals. Naturally, guys, think about it. Right now, I want you to think of, if I were to ask, all right, what is a fantastic restaurant in your area? Go. What would it be? Just say it out loud. Like, guys, I'm not in the car with you. Pretend I am. Pretend I'm sitting next to you, or I'm at the office, or I'm on the walk with you, or I'm mowing the lawn. I'm not in the shower, you weirdos. Like, that one's always weird when people are like, yeah, I listen to you in the shower. I actually don't want to know that one. So if you're that person, don't tell me. But the rest of you, if I'm on a trip with you, pretend I'm right next to you. If you're in the shower, I'm not by you. Everybody else, hey, I'll hang out. Unless I don't know where else you'd be. But pretend I'm right next to you. What restaurant recommendation would you give me right now? Okay. What about I need a haircut? Who do I go to? Say it. Tell me, guys, I'm right by you. All right. What if I were to ask you, okay, who would you go to if you need dental consulting? If Dental A-Team wasn't the first name in your mind, I've done something wrong. I haven't given an experience. And please, if you didn't say Dental A-Team, you said another company, I would ask you as a friend to email me right now, like just stop, hello@thedentalateam.com, and tell me why Dental A-Team wasn't the first one that came to mind. If Dental A-Team was the first one that came to mind, also email me and tell me why. This is going to help me, guys, to know what things I'm doing well and what areas I can improve. Like, truthfully, I don't care what you say, rag on us, brag on us. I don't care, brag or rag. I don't care which one, because either way, feedback's great. If I were now to ask you, who's the best dentist in your area that I should go to, who do you say? Well, if you didn't say your dental practice, we should dive into that. That's a number one issue. But if you did, do your patients also say that? Now I'm going to go back. Let's think about the restaurant. Why did you recommend that restaurant? If you were to come to Reno, Nevada, the first one that comes to my mind, I've got a couple. I would probably say, I used to always say South Creek. However, the last time I went, South Creek Pizza was not great. It was actually highly underwhelming. That used to be my first go-to all the time because their pizza was amazing. The ambiance was incredible. It was always predictably great. Last time, not so good. So then my next one was going to be Crazy D's Hot Chicken. The reason why is I think it's like a total hole in the wall, not glam and glitz, but man, that is some awesome, awesome, awesome hot spicy chicken. If you don't love hot spicy chicken and you're looking for more of like romantic place, I would tell you Liberty Tap and Wine. Fantastic downtown. You're in Midtown. You're down by the river. You can do the river walk. Freaking amazing. They've got the best food, homemade noodles, unreal, amazing. And I would tell you like my top 5 things there. And I love to go there. Cute romantic date place if that's what you're looking for. Okay, now notice, why did I just recommend all those? South Creek I used to recommend because of the ambiance, killer, amazing pizza, great service every single time. But they messed up last time, so now I'm hesitant to refer. Crazy D's is consistently hole in the wall every time, but man, that hot chicken is so fun. Tiffany Trader, you guys know Spiffy Tiffy, consultant trader. Tiff craves Crazy D's, craves them. She loves them so much. It's just this great, amazing chicken tenders that are so good. Bobby Kramer, faculty member from Midwestern, came to Reno, asked me where to go, told them to go, and he was like, Kiera, that was the best chicken. So now I know people love it. They don't have the best customer experience, but man, those chicken tenders are to die for every single time. Next one. Who did I tell you? Liberty Food and Wine. Another thing about them, consistent, amazing, cute, quaint. I've got 5 things that I love. They're amazing, and it's in a great, great, great atmosphere place.
Are you guys sick of trying to figure it out on your own? I know I am. When I'm trying to run a business, sometimes I just think like there's got to be a better way to do this. And so for me, my answer has been to find someone who's done it and does it really, really, really well. Like I'm talking the best of the best of the best. I want someone who's been in my shoes, somebody who understands what I'm going through. When I was looking for the consulting business, I found a coach who literally has run a consulting business. Well, that seemed like the perfect fit. So you guys, right now we have a few spaces open in our Platinum Consulting. That is in the consulting where we actually come to your practice. We help you get systems implemented. We don't just tell you what systems to implement. We actually implement them with you and for you. You guys, it is one of the best investments I've ever made is to hire a coach who understands the business I'm in, who's lived it, who's done it. And that's what we in the Dental A-Team do. We literally physically fly to you. So if you're sick of trying to figure it out on your own, if you just want somebody who understands you, join our Platinum. I'd love to have you. I'd love to have our consulting team come out and see you, be in your office, be with your team, and truly help you get onto the easy path of dentistry. It doesn't have to be hard. So join us in the Platinum. We'd love to have you.
If you were to ask me for a haircut, I'd tell you Kalina. Kalina, she's wildly expensive. Like, I'm not kidding when I say expensive. I pay over $200 for a haircut. Legit, guys. Like, want to throw up. She's highly expensive, but I walk out of there looking like a freaking $1,000,000. And I used to cry every time I got my haircut. And I never, ever, ever cry when Kalina cuts my hair. Never. So I know you're going to get the best haircut you have ever had in your entire life if you go to Kalina. She is a freaking magician when it comes to hair. I would recommend her all day long. And that was me finding her when I came to Reno, not expecting to fall in love with my hair girl. And yet I'm dead loyal to her. If you ask me for a dentist in Reno, I would not be able to give you somebody here because I have yet to have a consistent good experience. I used to like one dentist, but then they started charging me really stupid on their bill. And then I felt like they were a scam. And every time I went in, I got a different dentist and a different hygienist. Guys, I can get that on the road. I don't know if you know what I do. I work with hundreds of dentists. So to go to a dentist in my area and get a different one every time drives me nuts. And then I don't go to another dentist because I'm scared out of my mind. Because what if they drill on the wrong tooth? What if they do bad dentistry? I've seen bad dentistry. So I'm a chicken. Right now, I don't have a dentist I would recommend in Reno. I don't. And I'm not willing to go have my teeth tested to see if they're a good dentist or not. If I had to get work done, I would recommend Dr. Justin at Solid Dental or Dr. Graff. Reason why? Two great dentists. Sorry, not Dr. Graff, Dr. O'Gara. I've had work done by both of them and amazing work. I would recommend them. For cleanings, experience, don't have a dentist that I would recommend right now. Did you guys pick up any themes? I went through that whole list for you. What themes did you hear? Say it. Remember, I'm right next to you today. What themes did you pick up? Consistency. A consistent experience was one. Great food was that, right? Kalina, I don't cry. That's why I want to go to her for my hair because my hair is amazing every single time. Did you notice a theme? Consistency across the board. A consistent experience. The book, The E-Myth Revisited, is a really great one, and they talk about how you really need to create a consistent experience. Guys, you've got to make sure that when patients call, they get a great experience every time they call your office. With our billing is not botched and messed up every time. Our hygiene exams are awesome every single time. Our dentistry is amazing every single time. Now we're humans. We're going to make mistakes, but is our customer service awesome every time? Do we make those patients feel like freaking rock stars, or are they just numbers because we're trying to hit production? Do we make them feel like they're patients? Do we present treatment plans consistently and make it easy for them to understand? And we do great insurance verification so our insurance is correct. Do we give them an awesome experience? Every piece of the team. Not just the dentist, because I think some offices literally rely on that dentist to wine and dine and make them the best. And the front office is not that great. Hygiene's not that great. Do you guys practice and think about what are the sprinkles we add? Do you have the foundation good? So we always perio chart. We talk to them about perio disease if they come in. We recommend fluoride every single time because we believe in it. Or we recommend a holistic mouth rinse because we believe in that. Whatever it is, how is your patient experience? Is your patient internal referral worthy? As a consulting company, I think there are some things that we lack. I really do. But I think there's some things we do killer. And guess what? We do get referrals. I just had a new client pop in today. And I love when it says, how'd you hear about the dental team? Referred from a friend. That to me means everything because that says I'm doing great. So when you look at your new patients, how many of those are actually referrals? If it's not very many, I would definitely dive into this. If you're getting a lot, I would dive into that as well. What are we doing really, really well that's making people want to refer to us? Because let's keep doing that. You have to remember, if I were to go in your city, poll 100 patients and ask them, who is the best dentist that you would recommend? Is your name the name that they would say? Are you out in your community? Do people know your name? Are you on social media so people see you? Or are you just tucked in your corner? Are your patients raving fans of you? And if not, how are you going to get them to be raving fans? What do you need to change to make them raving fans? For us, we heard that we weren't doing doctor collaboration within our consulting and people still felt isolated on their own islands. Guess what? Talk About It Tuesdays coming into play and I cannot wait. And that's going to be our collaboration. We heard what they were saying and we executed on it. Are you listening to what your patients are saying? Do you pull your patients and go ask them, hey, How can we make our experience better? Or patients who are referring, ask them, why do you refer to our practice? We want to make sure we keep enhancing the things that you really love about our practice. Just imagine if you made 1 or 2 phone calls like that. That can be front office, that can be the dentist, that can be anybody, hygienist, downtime. Are we actually asking for these internal referrals? And does your team ask for them? Do we call people and ask them? Do we send thank you cards, like genuine thank you cards? That's something where dental aid team could highly improve. Highly. So I want you guys to think about it. Internal referrals are the greatest thing, in my opinion, to tell you if you're doing a great job or if you need to improve and how you can improve. So guys, check it out. Try it out. I just gave you a ton of ways to figure out internal referrals. I gave you a bunch of real life examples. Now take it to your practice. Go implement and execute. If you're not getting internal referrals, change your experience. If you're getting internal referrals, find out what they like and enhance it. If you've got a great tip of how you get lots of internal referrals, share, guys. I'd love to hear. I love to share success stories of practices. So email me. If you are the practice that is just crushing it on internal referrals, email me, hello@thedentalaidteam.com. I'd love to hear what you're doing, because if we can take your ideas and share with more offices and help more offices get raving fans, what did we just do? We helped positively impact the world of dentistry in an even bigger way. And that's my mission. Some of the things that I've seen of practices that get raving review internal referrals. Number 1, they're consistent on their dentistry. Their dentistry is great every time. Number 2, they give painless injections. That is one of the number 1 things that's going to get patients to refer to you. Number 3, an amazing front desk. Their front desk is top notch. They smile, they answer the phones, they're on it, they call their patients back, and they are happy to do so. You all know when you got a front desk, it's like, you come at me and I've got laser eyes at you of like, I'm busy, I'm in the middle of my thing. No. Truly, like, we are there to serve those patients, and we do it with ease, grace, and efficiency. Their billing is top notch. They don't mess up on bills. I cannot tell you how many billing departments have messed up internal referrals because they mess up on the bills all the time. Now, this doesn't mean we need to be leery. You can literally present a patient full fee and say, we'll bill your insurance for you and they'll reimburse you. Patients, like, it's not the matter of like them maxing out insurance or not maxing out insurance. It's the fact that we handle it and we're not passive, and we fix it, and we pay attention to what's coming back from the insurance. So we adjust our fee schedules to make them accurate, and we're not lazy on our billing. That is a huge piece. Hygienists are not afraid to diagnose perio. They're actually consistent with their perio, and they actually do a true cleaning and not a bloody prophy. Other things, assistants just having rooms set up so the procedure flows. It doesn't matter if it's a consistent assistant or not. That's okay. You guys, you can pop assistants around. I've seen it happen in lots of practices, but is the experience set up, or is that assistant having to get up, leave, get up, leave, get up, leave, get up? That is annoying. Can practices do same-day treatment to make a VIP experience? Does that patient feel like $1 million every time, or do they feel like a number? Those are some of the things that get raving internal referrals. So if you've got other things that your practice does, email us, hello@thedentalaidteam.com. And if you want help improving your patient experience, again, email us. We'd love to help you. This is what we live for. This is what we do with our consulting. This is how we change lives, and we love doing it and are passionate about it. And with that, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time on the Dental Aid Team Podcast.
And that wraps it up for another episode of the Dental Aid Team Podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.